Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. If it's your first time on this channel, welcome. And if you've been with me all along, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Okay guys, this today we are going to prepare a fruit marmalade. That's a fruit jam. And this fruit jam, I like to prepare it at home because I add less sugar. It's more dietetic, it's more good, it's better for the family, for the children, okay? Because the ones that you have in the supermarkets, they are full of sugar, okay? They're so much full of sugar. So that's the reason why I always prepare mine at home. Whenever the fresh fruits that are in season, I use the fresh fruits that are in season to prepare the fresh marmalade, and I store them up. Yeah, I'm going to prepare this one because tomorrow I'm going to visit a friend. Yeah, my friend, a very close friend. She's a psychologist. So I'm going to visit her, and she likes so much my fruit jam because she's somebody who is always very careful about her shape, her weight. So whenever I gift her my fruit jams, she's always very happy. And so as I'm going to visit her tomorrow, and is a very dear person to me, I just decided to prepare these prunes. I have here prunes, okay. This is 2 kilos of prunes that I got here, a little bit more than 2 kilos, but that's not a problem. And we'll be using them for the fruit jam. And also we have this Frutapek by Camel, okay, Frutapek. Yeah, this one is 4:1, so a kilo of fruits to 250 grams of sugar for every kilo of fruit. This is what is written here, but sincerely I don't add up to that, okay. You can add the main purpose of adding sugar to jams is that of sweetening and then preserving it. But as I always put my own in the fridge, you know, except the ones I'm going to store over for a long time. If not, I put little or no sugar. And there is another recipe I do prepare. That one is just 0 sugar. I can add a little honey, but I never add sugar. I would prepare that in another video. So I'll be using this Frutapek by Camel. You can see it, Frutapek by Camel. And then I'll be using 500 grams of sugar because this is 2 kilos. So I'll be using 500 or a little less than 500, but I just measured out 500 grams of sugar. And then I'll be having my pot. I'll be cooking it, okay. Yeah, and tonight I have somebody very special with me in this kitchen preparing this recipe, and he is here, my third son, Dave. Yeah, and he will be helping me out in the preparation. So let us go on with the preparation, okay. If you have prepared a jam before, or if you do prepare jam, just you can leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me the type of jam. If you have a new recipe, share with me. I am always open to learning. I love learning. I love learning new things, especially foods that are dietetic, that are healthy. I like to learn new recipes for food, healthy food, okay. So if you have any recipe for fruit jam, just write it for me in the comment section below. I'll be glad to learn from you as well, okay. Thanks. Let us carry on with the video. Adesso aspetta che io vedo se ti vedono bene. Benissimo. Okay, let's go on. Let's put here the pot here. Okay. You want to stand up? You want to be on your feet?
Yes.
Okay. Can you be able to do it on your feet?
Yes.
Okay. We'll be putting the seeds here, okay? We're going to first of all open up the prunes. These are prunes. I think I've said it earlier. We're going to open up the prunes to remove the seeds, after which we will now cut them into smaller pieces before cooking, okay? So that's what we're going to do right now. Boy, take that in. Let's open the prunes and remove the seeds. I hear my baby. He just woke up. you want to adjust something, I mean, you can always look at the packet. There are always when you are doing a fruit jam, always remember to use fresh fruits, okay? Okay, lovelies. Now the prunes have been cut and they are ready. Okay, so now we are going to, as when it's still cold, because I've not yet on the fire, you can see. I'm now going to add the fruta pack. That's the gelatin. Okay, this is a gelatin, elementary gelatin. We're going to, because each sachet like this of gelatin is for a kilo of fruits, the fruits you want to use. But as I'm using 2 kilos of fruits, I'm now going to add 2 sachets of the gelatin, or I may even go with a sachet and a half, because it thickens so much. This is the powdered gelatin. If you don't know what gelatin is a substance that normally they have it also in a flat form. This is the powdered one that when it comes in contact with water, it forms gel, it becomes a jelly. Okay, it becomes jelly. Even as the name goes, gelatin is very easy to understand. So I've added the 2, then I'll add the sugar. As I told you, I followed the instruction written on the packet, because that's how I always go. If you look at the packet here, you will see the whole lot of instructions on how you first wash and cut your fruits, then mix the fruta pack with sugar and add it to the fruits, the diced fruits, of still cold, not heated up. Then bring it to boil with a high fire, and then turning it off on and boil for 3 to 6 minutes, depending on the type of fruit you are using and how you want the recipe to come out. Then you add 1 lemon juice, okay, juice from 1 lemon. I have the lemon, I didn't show it to you guys earlier. Then remove it from the fire, and so let's follow their instructions, because this is the first time I'm using this 4-to-1. You can see it here. That's, sorry, okay, this is the 4-to-1. 4 parts of fruit and 1 part of sugar. Okay, that's it. A kilo of fruits goes with 1/4 kilo of sugar. That's 250 grams. Okay, so I measured it, and this should be 500 grams for the 2 kilos, but I'm not going to put all the 500 grams because it's too much. Okay, I don't like it to be so sugary, so I'm going to maybe put around 300 grams. Okay, no, I'll put here exactly 300 grams. Let me see. Yeah, this is exactly 300 grams now. Okay, now I'm going to mix it very well. This, now you mix it with the 2, and you start to cook on a very high fire, as it's written on it. This recipe, it's always during the winter period. I prepared orange jam. I prepare so many types of jams, and so many types of jams. Sorry, I said jams. Yeah, and it's always very nice, because during the winter the fruits are always very cold. The kids don't like to eat fruit during the winter, because definitely I don't blame them anyway. It's always very cold, you know. So because of that, this is also a way I use, so that they can be able to eat some fruits even during the winter period. Yeah, let me get something with which to put my. Okay, now let's on the fire, very high fire, while I juice my Sorry guys, I was just reading through something. Yeah, while I juice my lemon now, as the fruits are on the fire. Therefore, can you help me juice this? Okay. Be careful so that you don't shift the tripod. Yeah, Martin. No, the extra is super.
Okay. So, who's the big part of you? You can pull that out. Different.
Okay, my baby is helping me to juice the lemon. You want me to help you?
Yes.
Okay, let me help you, okay? As I said, we have to be turning it often. It's really foaming. My baby is just crying. He wouldn't sleep. He sleeps, he gets up. Okay guys, these are the glass jars that I'm going to be using to preserve the marmalade. That's the jam. These are bottles that when you pour in hot things in them and you put it in a position you want, definitely it removes all the air and then it conserves it for a very long time. So this is what I'm going to be using. I washed it at 90 degrees in the dishwasher. It should be sterilized, but as I use the 90 degrees to wash it in the dishwasher, I no longer need to go sterilizing or boiling it again. So I just put it in the dishwasher and I washed it with 90 degrees. So the jars are ready. I would give one to my friend's sister. Also, her sister is very, very dear to me, and even the parents, but I don't have more jars. So I'll give one to the lady and one to her sister. And this is the one I prepared for my family, but this one there is no jelly in it. Okay, there is no gelatina in Italian, but in English it should be jelly. Yeah, there is no jelly in it. It just came to my mind now. There is no jelly in it. Okay, there is no sugar. This one is just 100% sugar free. There is not even a chia seed. I just put one what is it called, one apple, very ripe apple, very ripe apple that has become very soft. That was what I put inside the prunes when they were boiling, and they boiled together because apples, they're very ripe ones. It sweetens it naturally, and it also gives it that thick texture and thick consistency that we want. So that is it. I prepared it for my family. It's almost finished. They use it in the morning for bread, for the Italian dry bread. They use it for so many things. Okay, this is a healthy way of getting the children even to eat some fruits when even they don't want. Okay, when it's like this, it's easy for them to take it. So it's still in the fridge. Maybe by tomorrow it will be finished. let's go and shake back our jam as it is done. Guys, you can see the jam is continuing to boil. Once in a while I turn it up. I'm almost pouring the tin out. Thank you, Lord. Because I'm trying to hold very near the tripod with the camera, and I was turning with one hand and almost going to. After, I am definitely going to blend with the hand blender. That's why I cut the fruits a little bit bigger, because with the hand blender I'll break it down the more. Okay, I like it to be creamy for the boys. For the ones that will remain, definitely I will give it to them. So I want it to be creamy, and even my friends prefers it creamy. So I'm going to blend it with the hand blender so that it will be creamy and also more palatable, I would say. Now we are pouring in the lemon juice. The lemon juice definitely helps to brighten the color of the fruits. I said it in my previous video. I also, whenever I cut any fruit, I always put some lemon juice on top of it, because definitely this one I can put it in self. That is the call. Lemon juice definitely helps fruits to maintain their color for a long time without oxidizing, because we know when you cut fruits and leave them and they come in contact with the open air, there is a tendency to start oxidizing and changing color. But when you put lemon juice, it doesn't happen. Okay, so I'm going to blend a little bit with my hand blender. See the texture now. Okay, and when you now put it in the jar, the more it stays outside and cools down, the thicker it becomes. So this is how I love it. Okay, even my kids and my friends, this is how we love it, with very little pieces of prunes inside it. You can see it's just very nice. I'm gonna off the fire. I'm gonna off the fire now. So we start. You pour it into the jar when it's still very, very hot. Okay, so that you are able to. Can you give me some paper, please? That's from there. Okay. Let me clean up a bit before covering. Okay, guys. Now, this is the cover. We just cover this way. It's very hot, guys. Very, very hot. You just cover this way and turn it upside down. Okay. When you turn it like this, why do you turn it? When you turn it like this and leave it for some hours, when you turn it up again, you will see that the center, let me not still turn it, that the center here, this circle that is here, goes inside. It pushes inside, telling you that there is no longer any iota of air inside it. Okay, can you off the tap, please, because it's disturbing. So when you turn it upside down, so saying when there is all the air in it has gone out, you see here this circle here, it will go inside, indicating that there is no more air. The circle, sorry, here it goes in, indicating that there is no more air inside it. Okay, and when it's like that, you can now store till the time you want. Okay, and whenever you are opening it, you hear the click sound that indicates that it was conserved without air. So let me also feel the other. Can you please stop opening the tap? because if you're opening it, this is disturbing the noise. Okay, I'm too near to it. And this thing, you have to immediately empty the whole thing into the jars, because this process is more effective when you do it with the jam still very hot. If it turns cold and you are doing it, it cannot come out well. Okay, so this is the second one. It's very, very hot, guys. Very, 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 very hot. Okay, so this is the second one. It's ready. So I go to turn it also like this. Yeah. Maybe I'll let this one cool down here, then I pour it into this thing. And whenever you are putting these things away, okay, for long-term use, always remember to write on it the date of preparation and the month, okay, the year, the month, and the day, so that, because you know there is no preservatives inside it, so it's not, you cannot preserve it longer than a year. Okay, so that is it, guys. Please, if up till now you have not subscribed to this channel, if up till now you have not subscribed to my channel, please, I don't know what you're waiting for. Okay, just consider subscribing. Subscribe also to support my channel. Subscribe. I thank you guys for watching.